So we're currently doing the Good, the Bad and the Mordecai mission, which is level 17. We're currently level 17 as well, so we're right on track. Story missions I think are up to level 19, so I might do some of the side missions and level up a little bit. We've got a move here. What grenade do we currently have? Oh, we have a fire burst, which is nice. Fuse time 0, so we'll keep that.
Tell your friend, Marcus munitions.
Might as well check out this shield as well. Currently using a cut rate shield. So we've got the turtle shield there. I'll keep the cut rate shield for now. See if we have any stuff to sell off. Just that shield by the look of it. Yeah, so we'll sell off this shield. And we'll continue with this side mission. So I think this next story mission is... where is it? We have a bunch of side missions here. Oh, here's a story mission here, yeah, level 19, so we'll do a few side missions and get our level up to at least level 19, maybe even level 20 before we go back again. So let's check the map, see where we need to go for this one. So we have to go way over here to the Friendship Gulag. So we'll need a car for this. We have accepted all of the side missions, so we have a ton of side missions on the mission list. We probably won't be doing all of them. We'll just do side missions enough to keep up with the story mission level. We're lagging a little bit behind now. We're level 17 compared to the story mission, which is level 19. My little flip animation to get out of the car. I'm used to Zero's animation, which is much less impressive. Much less acrobatic to get out of the car. Throwing burning Merv, 3-second fuse time in the ammo shop. Med shop has a Fox class mod. Nothing I really need there. So now we have to free Carson from prison. Let's check the loadout here. I've got this SMG for the surveyors. Got this spinny gun as well. Let's just compare these two. Fire rate's a bit better for the spinny gun. Accuracy is much worse though. I'll leave the SMG for the surveyors. I don't know whether we have surveyors on this part of the map, but we'll find out. I don't need this customer focused thinking. Wasn't very impressed with it, but we've got this scattergun as well as this slag shotgun. It is only TDR, but it is a slag shotgun still. We have that nice corrosive cloud skill. It's good for the loaders. Oh, we do have surveyors, so this SMG might be useful for the surveyors. Something right next to me. Oh, it's a surveyor hovering above. I was wondering what was right next to me. I thought a loader might have crept up on me for a second there. It was just the surveyor hovering above. Another surveyor hovering again. I guess the surveyors are going to get hit with that corrosive cloud as well if you shoot them. And if they're hovering, I guess the corrosive cloud will just stay with them. But they're not very tanky at normal level. So they do go down quickly, pretty much with any weapon you can get a hit with. These strangely named plants, necrophage. You'd think there'd be a bit more lore around those plants, considering they got such a interesting name. But I don't think they do anything special other than just to release some corrosive damage. I don't know whether those projectiles they release are homing or not.
Gotcha.
Getting surrounded here.
How about that?
I'm getting shot from the back too. Did end up getting surrounded
Stay
a
still.
little bit there. So I'm fighting my way out of all of these enemies. There's still a couple up here. I don't know. I probably don't have to clear out all of them.
No.
But I might as well explore around. See what we have. I don't think there is any loot chests in these corners here. Have to move a little bit further on before we get the loot chests. White tooled assault rifle, lumpy rifle. The Hyperion chests and explosive barrels look different, so I have to acclimatise myself for that change. This tool pistol is still useful at long range. It's decent at long range. I think I might just run around the outskirts of the map here just to have a bit of an explore. See if there's anything interesting here. As far as I know, there's not going to be any loot chests though. Robots coming right.
Calm down.
Jumping right, spawning outside of the map there and just jumping in. This tall pistol is doing well though. A couple of shots is enough to take out the loaders. And we have a surveyor. He was happy to fly around the edge of the map there. I can't really see him. See him there. And now it's just me and this surveyor that does not want to fly into the map. He's just happy to fly on the outside of the map there. He seems to be stuck behind the wall. Where is he? I should be able to see him by now. I think he's clipped under the ground. That's why I can't see him. I think he's stuck under the ground. The surveyor tried to shoot at me, but his bullet hit the ground from underneath the ground. So I don't think he's going to be much of a threat if he's stuck underneath the ground. And his shots can't get through. I'll just take my time here, clear out these bots as we go. There's something here, it's probably still that surveyor. Every time I look at my mini-map I think there's someone behind me. But it turns out it's just The dot on the minimap is just that surveyor. Just that surveyor that's stuck under the ground.
Son of a bastard!
These loaders are happy to just pretty much stay in the same position. I'll see if there's any ammo in this area here. Oh, we've got a loot chest here. And then some more enemies spawning
I'd
in.
almost
Combat
finished my
engineers.
comic collection.
So we have bandit, shotgun, Jacob's sniper green. That Jacob's sniper might be worth having a look at. Let's have a look what we have. We have a white Tall assault rifle. We can get rid of that one. Bandit shotgun. Don't think that's going to be better than the Jacobs. Let's compare these snipers. We're currently using a green level 15 Jacobs D-Orb. Seems like this Muck's a better option. Plus 15% weapon damage, 180% critical hit damage, and it's level 17, so that's an easy upgrade there. Let's go ahead and mark the other one as junk, and we've got a white Vladov sniper. We can mark that as junk as well, level 18 Pushka. And as far as items go, nothing. So we've got a sniper upgrade out of that. We still have that particular surveyor that's clipped under the ground, stuck in, oh no, he's out. This is a different surveyor maybe. Very nice being able to just phase like these surveyors. Makes them much less of a threat. Very nice. Plenty of sniper ammo there, but we're full up on sniper ammo. We're not using the sniper at the moment. Okay, a bunch more enemies just spawned in behind. Seems to be quite common for this map. You just get enemies spawning all round. I'll deal with the surveyor now. He doesn't want to come close. Oh, he disappeared. So nice to be able to take out the surveyors like that. So, mostly gun loaders. Nothing else. It's very nice being able to do that. Just freeze those surveyors in place and take them out. Nothing interesting in this corner. I guess with those Digistruct stations all over the place, it does give the loaders a chance to construct around you and surround you quickly. And the loaders like to jump on top of this particular cargo container. So these explosive barrels and the other explosive barrels too, the elemental ones, they don't stand out very much. Pretty good range on that gun loader. It was firing from a long way away. Or maybe I was confusing it with this closer gun loader. Let's see if I can find somewhere to take some cover. Get rid of the surveyor first. I was trying to use my skill, but it hadn't cooled down yet. Can't sneak around the back here. Here's a neat little bit of cover. I can see another surveyor. And we have, oh, we've got the big boy down the bottom. I can just cheese him through this gap in the fence. Grenade coming in. Oh, there's a discoverable here. Looks like I get rid of that big loader. Oh no, this may be the same one, maybe a different one. Still have a surveyor. Not making himself known here. There he is. Just need to see him for a second in order to freeze him in place and take him down. I am enjoying this Maya character quite a bit.
You'll break us out of here if I tell you, right, Mobley? Of course. I'm your pal, Carson.
There we go.
Now,
What do we have in this
where's that
chest?
The flats, buried under a
Torg
grave.
launcher.
So when do we bust out of here? Carson's dead?
I like the Vladoff launchers better than the Torg
No
launcher, so I don't
surprises
think I'll
there.
be using that one.
I've heard of that Mobley guy. Small-time bandit.
I was expecting to run out of pistol
Watch
ammo because I've been using this pistol exclusively on this map, but so far the ammo crates have been good enough to keep me stocked up with pistol ammo. I thought there was one more loot chest around here. Maybe not. I thought there was like two. Two up here, like this one and then another. I might be thinking somewhere else. Thought I saw another surveyor somewhere. So it looks like it's just that one loot chest. Might as well have a quick look at this launcher. I don't think it's going to be better than our launcher, this Torg launcher we just picked up. Let's have a quick look at it. Why not? I'm a bit curious. It's level 17, so this Torg launcher is much better. I like it better. Don't have to bother with that Torg launcher. We'll keep the Vladoff one. The Vladoff one's better. Still have enemies spawning in. Oh, a bunch of enemies spawning in. An exploding loader got caught by that shot barrel. Torg pistol's doing good work here. There's some stuff there, nothing all that interesting though. So far we've only come across 2 loot chests. I would have thought there was more loot chests in this area. Looks like we haven't explored here though. We have unopened ammo boxes here. But no more loot chests. I think that's pretty much it. And at the beginning here we've got these weird plants. Necrophage. Such a neat, interesting name for the plant. I'd expect there to be a little bit more lore around that plant than there is. I don't know any lore about that plant. Haven't come across any, I don't think. So we're done with this area. Not too difficult once you prepare yourself for the fact that they're going to spawn in around you and behind you. So you don't get caught off guard. Then it's not so bad. We did pick up a bunch of junk to sell, so let's go ahead and just make sure we're going to sell off all of our junk here. We're not really using our slag shotgun, but I want to keep it. Maybe at normal level we don't really need slag weapons all that much, but it might be useful for our boss fights
It's a
maybe.
fine day, full of
So selling off that junk, we're up to $36,000.
Good luck. Let
And
me
there wasn't
know if
anything interesting to
anything
buy in
catches
these
your
shops here. Let's go ahead and head out. Now the Lyuda farm areas near here. We could farm for some Lyudas, but at this low level there's not really much point. We don't really need them. If I start struggling, then maybe I'll start farming for some legendary gear, but until I start struggling, I don't think there's any point. So we have a stash to find here. Okay, so the stash is... Oh, I see. So we do have to go to the Lyuda farming area anyway for this mission. Let's have a look at these colours. Maybe change the colour. Something more colourful. See if we can find something bright and colourful. That red one's not bad, we'll use that for now. So this is a well-travelled path here. Well-travelled path to meet Mobley and Kettle. This is the actual story mission for these guys. I guess you have to do the story mission to get these guys to spawn consistently to a farm. Oh, hello. Another Vladoff launcher, level 17 green. Is it better than our current level 17 green Vladoff? Let's take a look.
Pros and cons to each.
It's doing more damage. Accuracy is the same. Fire rate's the same. Reload speed's a little worse. And magazine size is better, so I think this is a better option. Does more damage. Magazine size is better, yeah, so that looks like an upgrade to me. Take this Grim RPG and we can retire the other one. Oh, we've got both equipped now. Let's throw the sniper back on and just double check we have the right RPG here. There we go. So let's have a look at this again. So the Grim Hero is on the one we have currently equipped. That's the one we want to keep. We'll get rid of the Grim RPG, keep the Hero. That seems like the better option. So that's nice. We've got a launch upgrade there. So we've got to dig up the stash first. We're going to get these bosses spawning in. That's not the stash. Oh yeah, it's probably this one here.
Finally! I've been waiting in that church for hours for someone to dig it up in case it was booby-trapped. Now hand it over. Damn it, Vault Hunter! You led that Hyperion jackass here!
What weapons do we have? Get rid of this SMG for now. We don't need this right now. Maybe we'll put the sniper on. Might be useful. Oh, we have the sniper. In that case, maybe we'll go for this lumpy rifles, level 12. We'll try the spinny gun. I haven't tried this yet, so try that out.
Better idea, jackass. We all draw when the church bell rings for the third time.
Stand up.
Draw!
Grenade out!
Oh, those grenades dealt with these guys pretty easily. I was expecting a more difficult fight, but those grenades took care of them very quickly. So got some iridium, a white bandit pistol, level 15 green Torg pistol there. Where's the other guy? Don't know what happened to the other guy's body. It's disappeared. Maybe clipped under the ground. That's alright.
Congrats. Hope you make better use of them
Moxie's
than I did.
endowment. XP gained from combat. Plus 5%. We've got a Dahl. Corrosive sniper. Tedial green shotgun. Vladov. Green assault rifle. So nothing all that interesting there.
Great.
There's the hand cannon. And that's it. Not sure what happened to the other body. They were both next to each other. And one of them disappeared. Go to Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Let's just have a look at some of this stuff we picked up. Vladov assault rifle. This lumpy rifle is only level 12 now, so we can probably get rid of that. We'll keep this because this is the only other assault rifle we have, so we'll keep this Vladov assault rifle for now. We have a level 15 Torg pistol already. Let's compare it to these other ones. This is a level 15 as well, doing much less damage. Same fire rate, so get rid of that. This one here, yeah, that's much worse. This level 17 is doing less damage. That seems worse across the board, even though it's level 17, so I can go ahead and get rid of both of those. Get rid of this white pistol. Try to get Maya to get out of the way here. It's funny that Maya would be a character model that would get in the way. You'd think she wouldn't because she's a smaller model, but she still does. We only have the one SMG. I don't think this corrosive Dahl sniper is going to be worth keeping. No, it's rubbish. Get rid of that. So our level 15 thick slappers, still better than those level 17 tall pistols. Alright, exploitation preserve is got to go to the Highlands. So it might be quicker just to save and quit here. And the Highlands, oh, I think we might have to just travel there by car. We have one skill point to spend. So we got the chain reaction, ricochet chance, 8%. That's a good one. Melee attacks deal additional fire damage. Don't care about that. Reaper. You deal increased gun damage to an enemy with more than 50% health. So that just seems like a good one too. I think this is the one to go for now though. Chain reaction. So let's just read the description there. While you have an enemy phase locked, all of your shots that hit enemies have a chance to ricochet and hit other nearby enemies. Chain reaction only works with bullets. Right. So when they ricochet, have a chance to ricochet and hit other enemies. So I wonder if that means that when they ricochet, they head straight for an enemy, or whether they just continue straight on.
Forget your ride.
It would be neat if they ricochet and head straight for an enemy. We'll see how that works. I think I only have an 8% chance at this low level anyway, so it might be difficult to actually see when it goes off. So we're going to Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. We got some. Oh, we got the arms dealing mission, which is a delivery mission. I don't care about that. So we have to head south from here. So head up this way and then south. Might as well check. Might as well check the loot chest around here. I might be on level with this friend. See what this one has for us. Not sure what level this is going to be. Level 16. Oh, they're still on level, so that's okay. Got a lobbed incendiary grenade with a bad fuse time. We can check out the other loot chest, which is nearby. See what that has. Can I squeeze down here? Yes. TDO shotgun and a TDO SMG. That SMG might be better than mine. I don't have much in the way of SMGs. Oh, they're both 16. Let's compare these two. They seem quite similar. Accuracy is a little less. Reload speed's pretty much the same. So it is actually better. Magazine size is better. Damage is better. So, oh no, this one, the new one's worse. This is the 64 one here, the one we currently have, so it's a little bit better than the new one. So nothing all that interesting in those loot chests. Now from here we have to head south by the look of it. Oh no, that's the wrong way. We have to head the other way, down the road. Probably just follow this road actually. This will probably take us right to the map exit if we just follow this road around. I might just quickly check these shops while I'm here. See what we have. They're probably on level now.
Hope you've had your shots.
Angelic Matriarch class, elated skill. Let me just check which skill elated is. Oh, it's there. It's part of this healing tree. So we don't really care about elated. What was this? Shield, a spike shield, ammo, shop, lobbed slag, bouncing Betty. Don't really need that.
Farewell, friend.
Continue following this road. Oh, looks like we have to go this way. This is a little bit tricky to navigate this area. I think we might have to go up this way. We have stalkers around here. This is the end of the line for the car. But we don't have to run very far to get to the end of the map, end of this map. There we go. Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. This will unlock the fast travel point here. And we can check these shops. Locked transfusion grenade in the ammo shop. Health shop has a fire spike shield level 19.
Try not to die.
Let's have a look at this. What level is this mission anyway? Oh, this is the... Oh, this is a story mission, so we can leave this one and do another... We can do another optional one. We're currently level 18, so let's do an optional mission around level 18 here. So that's 13. That's level 17, Caustic Caverns. Sanctuary Holes, level 17. Got a couple in the dust that are around 16 and 17. So let's do these dust ones. Oh, I've got a couple in the fridge as well. I think the dust ones will probably be the most beneficial here. I might as well check the now that we're in the Highlands, might as well just check what we have here as far as missions go. Oh, there's a couple level 16, so I might as well just do these ones. Get medicine for residents of Overlook. And find the journals. I think these ones, the medicine one is all in that little town, so the hidden journals ones are going to be scattered around this area. We'll do that one first.
On the opening of the vault and promptly forgot them.
Check the map to see where the closest one is. So we're right next to one of them.
While I grind my teeth to dust in frustration.
We don't really need this spinny gun here. We'll keep it though. It might be useful for the stalkers because they're shielded. I don't think the bandit spinny guns are really all that useful though. They are pretty rubbish. It's doing 65 damage. There's a Vladoff assault rifle doing 94, so I think I'm just better off with that. These bandit spinny guns are pretty rubbish. Grab a car here.
Forget your ride.
I'll pick up these echoes, Tannis echoes. We should have changed the weapon type on this car, but hopefully we won't have to use the car too much. Okay, we'll have to go through this area. This is not the best weapon for this. Rocket launcher would have been a bit better. Let's try this one. That's a bit better, isn't it? We still have a surveyor around here.
Hold it!
I have a new assault rifle on this surveyor. That'll do the job. At this low level, the Vladoff assault rifles are fine. At the high difficulty levels, these Vladoff assault rifles are pretty rubbish. But I might as well have some fun with it while they're still useful. Because they won't be in the later difficulty levels. Bandit slag grenade. Level 19, we can't use it yet. Having that corrosive cloud's very nice for the loaders. Does make weaker guns more powerful if you get that corrosive cloud effect. I've got a sniper here, we can try this out. Don't even have to get headshots to one-shot these guys. Just hitting them in the chest is good enough. So one more enemy above. Probably another engineer somewhere. Can't see him. Oh, looks like I can snipe that box from here though. I just saw a description for it. Was it up here? There we go. So that force field will be down by the time I get to it. Nope. Might have to use a more effective weapon than this. So I got the slapper. Just have a look through this stuff here. Don't really need this one. There's a Maliwan pistol. Got a bunch of shotguns, more than we need probably. I'll try this assault rifle a bit more. That's fine. Talk about my ability again, makes things a little bit easier. Well, that torque pistol is also very good as well. Okay, another torque pistol. That might be better than the level 15 I'm currently using. So we've got engineers and loaders in this map. Nothing too threatening so far. Corrosive cloud finished him off. I shot him a couple times and the corrosive cloud did the rest. Is that what that skill's called, or is that skill actually called? Cloud kill, not corrosive cloud. Cloud kill. I've had good luck with this loot chest getting useful stuff. Got a bunch of white relics here. What am I using for a relic at the moment? Vitality. I'm using a white one at the moment, so let's go ahead and drop some of this junk. I'll have a look at this pistol actually. See if it's better than mine. It's not doing as much damage. Fire rate's about the same. No, it's worse. This thick slapper I have is outclassing other tall pistols that are well above it, 2 levels above. Let's get Maya out of the way here. Let's drop some of these pistols I don't need. Bunch of these pistols I don't need. So I've got aggression relic, sniper rifle ammo, resistance, and vitality. What am I using? Vitality. This might be an upgrade. Oh, it is, yeah. 9% to 13%. We'll go and put that one on. And I've got some, I won't need the resistance or the aggression or this old one. I can throw those away. That's all the junk I just threw away. This let-off assault rifle is good enough for both the engineers and the loaders. I was going to phase lock that engineer, but he died before I got a chance. Probably because of the cloud kill. So it's interesting the cloud kill is just corrosive.
No.
Nice to be at a lower level where these let-off assault rifles are actually useful. Tend to be pretty useless later on. Get rid of that slag barrel. The load on the other side. I'll go around this way and loop around. Check this loot chest here. White pistol. Tall pistol, level 16. Maliwan. Thrusting hand cannon. The big silly Torg bayonet on there. Don't know if that's going to be better than mine. It's doing less damage. Less accurate. I think mine is still better. Don't have to bother with that other Torg pistol. The loader was just taking a stroll there, didn't see me off to the side. So I do have my launcher equipped here. Might as well use my launcher for this constructor coming up here.
Summoning protector turret.
Switch back to the assault rifle.
I'd almost finished my comic collection.
For these loaders, probably Torg weapon would be good for these loaders. But the Torg pistol, that'll probably do. Also have a Torg shotgun, but it might be getting a bit too low level now.
This will hurt.
Class mod we can't use there, wrong class. You definitely notice the difference when the cloud kill is active and when you've already used it. Really does make it much faster to take down enemies like these loaders. Bandit shock shotgun. That might not be terrible. It's not that often you come across a shock shotgun. I'm going to pick it up. Level 19. Now we're coming up to the Echo mission item. We have disabled
I am going to
force
die.
field here.
Roland forcibly
Ton of ammo
relocated me to
boxes here.
sanctuary for what he claimed was my safety, but the slackjaws
Disappointingly,
populate the
no
city, make
loot
my
chest. You'd
flesh
think this would be a
scream.
spot where
A
they'd
young woman
stick a
said
loot
hello to me
chest, the map
today.
designers, but
I
they didn't.
stared back at her, my mind screeching as I
Seems
looked
like
for
a
a way to
perfect
escape
place
this
for one.
unwanted interaction. As my face grew red with
Protected
nauseous
by a
stress,
force field.
a blood vessel popped in my nose and a jet of crimson shot out of my nostrils.
Alright. That one's taken care of. Oh, we missed out on this one. That's okay. I didn't notice it there with the icon on top of it, so we'll have to backtrack for this one. Head south and pick up the one to the south.
Splattering us both with blood, she screamed.
I wonder if it's quicker to save quit from here. Probably not, because we'd end up probably over here. So we'll just head back to the car.
As pleased as I was at the time, I fear causing fountains of blood to shoot from my face will not be a viable long-term strategy for avoiding conversation.
No, I'm going the wrong way. Car's this way. That launcher, the Torg launcher is working out well. Good for the constructors and some of the bosses too. Took out Wilhelm with the Torg launcher. He went down pretty quickly. Just spamming the launcher at Wilhelm. The surveyors didn't get a chance to heal him up very much before he went down. So we have to head back up the hill. So we went straight past this echo.
What was that?
Oh, it is actually down the lower section. Yeah, it's up in this area. I remember where this one is now. It's over here. So what does this sign say? Just another one, invisible assholes. So they're referring to the stalkers. Don't think there is any loot chests around here. Got some iridium.
The same questions occurred to me today as I was pinning
And
a
we got
disemboweled
the
skag to my front
quest
door to
item.
dissuade others from approaching it. What does Jack want with the vault key? Was the key simply charging the entire time I possessed it before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands? Was it waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora? To make iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens.
Alright, I might take a quick break and we'll continue looking for these echoes. Back to Borderlands 2. Still on the search for these echoes. We got one up north. Oh, we picked up the one that we missed there, so we just got the one up north. So we have to backtrack and get onto the road. And the road will take us right to the final echo. I'm not going to bother with the timed delivery mission for this map. I don't like those timed delivery missions. They're just annoying. Yeah, just annoying to do. I think there's one under this bridge. Yeah, it's one of Tannis's echoes is under this bridge. So let's go pick it up. There's also a loot chest here we can try as well. At these early difficulty levels, you can get some usable stuff much more often from random loot chests. You have much more useful upgrades, or you get upgrades more often. Don't really need to farm for specific stuff at this early level, just run around and use whatever you find. I think that's more fun in the earlier levels. Just use what you find. Don't need to farm for stuff. I don't think there is any loot chests in here. It's just ammo boxes. Again, you'd think you've got that little tricky jumping puzzle there. You'd think they would put a loot chest there, but it's just some ammo boxes. So there is a loot chest down there. And where is... Oh, looks like we got it. I think we got the echo while I was doing a bulk pickup there. See if we get anything useful here. Class mods. Oh, getting slammed from below. I'm going to get shot from both sides. So I can't use any of these other class mods. And not liking this.
Wasn't even close.
Let's try to get some cover here and recover here. This thresher's got me again, I think. No real area to feel safe. Get my shields to... Might just have to run for it. Might be the only thing I can do here is just run. That is a very annoying area, those threshers underneath the bridge. So I think we got them all now. I might as well check up here, this job board. See if there's any other missions other than just the delivery one. Try not to drive off the bridge there into the arms of that horde of threshers. Almost fell off the bridge into those threshers. Oh, we still have one echo. Way over there. Anyway, while I'm here, I'm going to check if there's any more jobs on this job board. and set off my jump too.
Staying inside. The outdoors
So I've
are
got arms
dangerous
dealing and
do not have
stalkers.
cables.
I just ordered some serious merchandise from an arms dealer.
See what we can sell. Corrosive manual pistol, white revolver. Going to keep this shotgun. Don't need this TDR anymore. This 3-way Hulk was good, but it's only level 12 now, so I'm going to get rid of that. Did like that 3-way Hulk, that was useful. Now, as far as items go, I'll have a look at this one. Rocky Desert. Skin we already have. Slag grenade, don't need it. Lobbed incendiary grenade, bad fuse time. Some white grenades. Let's just have a look at this class mod. So we're getting a cool. Actually, this is worse than what I currently have. We're both these binder class mods. My current one has a 14% cooldown rate compared to 9. Still got the +2 Reaper as well, so that's worse than mine. I can go ahead and get rid of that. Sell that junk off. Should be a pretty decent payday here. 42. Level 14 Amuk. Might have a look at this too. Currently using level 17 Amuk, which is better than the other one.
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
And the ammo shop has a lobbed incendiary grenade with a 3-second fuse time.
Don't die. I need your business.
Keep forgetting there's a med shop in the other corner here.
Attention, Overlook residents. You're
Oh, I don't think
welcome.
I've done the mission to power up that med shop. Wonder what is the mission to power up that med shop. I think it is. Let's have a look here. The medicine one. Might as well just run through this medicine mission here just to
Hey man, I think
activate
Roland
that
wanted you
med
to go
shop.
check out the town of Overlook. See if you can help the people there or whatever. Them folks been cooped up in their houses ever since they got the Shivers. Dollars for donuts, they could use your help.
Hello. Given the skill with which you dispatch those robots, we of the town of Overlook
Just have a
thought you might
search
give
around
us
for
a
some
hand,
health.
so to speak. So, first item on the agenda, we're all dying of a brain disease. If you could get us 3 shipments of medication, we would live, which would allow me to keep paying you. Our medicine machine needs a new battery. Please climb the clock tower ladder and remove the clock's battery.
The Hyperion
No
grinder
health so
lottery
far.
is almost upon us.
You actually need
Mandatory
health, you
tickets will be
can't
sent
find
to
it.
each household next month.
And when you don't need it, every chest is full of useless health. Collect medicine. Oh, collect machine power supply. So I think this is where you get the medicine shop working again. Those threshers were very annoying under that bridge. Almost killed me.
God damn it, some jackhole broke the clock tower! How the hell am I supposed to know what time it is now?
You found the battery. Plug it into our medicine machine and buy some skull shiver medication. Please. Thank you, but we need 2 more medicine shipments. The next is carried by a traveling Hyperion requisition officer wandering the Highlands. Get the medicine from him.
Without his guards, I'm sure the salesman
I won't
will
bother
give you a
buying
good price for his
medicine. It's pretty common.
Suggest killing them
I'll just loot
politely,
around for it.
if possible.
Even though I've been unlucky so far, I've been looting around quite a bit. Can't find any medicine. I'll try these buildings over here. There we go. Finally found some medicine.
Overlook has once again inched out Jackville for fewest weekly
Sometimes these
curfew
dumpsters have
violations.
medicine in them.
For the next week, the
Some
grinder
health.
will only be used for egregious felonies, like littering or profanity.
I wonder if you can access this area before doing the clan war missions. Let's see. Oh, you can. Don't really need to go in here. Just curious whether you could get in. Can't interact with those graves. Some of the graves you can dig up, but not those ones. So the second shipment for the medicine is way over there. Oh, we got the catapult here, so we can leave that on. We can race straight across. Grab this medicine. What's down there? Oh, that's just where we came from. Don't want to go down there with all those threshers. Maps look bigger than what they are. Oh, I forgot that. What about these guys? I just drove straight into them. Oh. This guy got flung the wrong way. I think that Goliath jumped right at the same moment that the exploding barrel went off. So he got that boost into his jump. So one more threshold. So I think, oh, there's one way off in the distance. Let's see if I can lob a barrel at him. Too far. There we go, got him. Now I'm hitting him, I can see the damage numbers. There we go. So I guess this has got the medicine in it.
Almost dead?
There we go.
I can fix that.
And a bunch of white class
You're very
mods.
efficient. I respect that.
And an
The
absorb
last
shield.
medicine shipment was being delivered
getting
by boat,
attacked.
but we lost contact. Find it, please.
That thresher snuck up on me.
If you got the money, I'll save your gall darn
I've
life.
got an absorb shield here. Immunity to electrocute damage. Not that useful.
Be careful out there.
So the third shipment is, where is it? Well, it's way down here. So I think we probably just have to follow the road down to the bottom of the map. So it's should be pretty easy to navigate. Just follow this road all the way south. I don't think that little convoy with the loot Goliath spawns again. It's just for that mission. So we just drive all the way down here. Oh, we might have to go to another map by the look of it. Oh, it's underneath. That's what it is. The final bit of medicine is underneath the bridge here. Hello, Shanaru. How are you going? Oh, I think it's over here in this container. Oh, that's alright. No worries. I haven't used Discord very much, so it's interesting to play around with Discord, see how that works. You said you were drunk at the time. Not sure. You didn't sound all. You didn't sound super drunk. You did say that you were drunk.
Big mistake. Wasn't even
Still might be
close.
good enough. Get away from these threshers if I can. Was almost 2 bottles in. Family trait. I'm pretty good at being drunk. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't sound drunk. But you did warn me that you were very drunk at the time. Yeah, you did, yeah. You did say that you were very drunk. Yeah, absolutely. You do sound fine. You didn't sound super drunk. No, it's true. If you didn't tell me you were very drunk, I would not have realised.
Fear me, bitches!
No worries, it was fine. I enjoyed talking to you the other night. It's interesting to talk about MMA, even though I haven't watched MMA for a few years. It was still interesting to watch. Made me want to pick it up again, watch some more MMA. I'm not really following any sport at the moment, so might be good actually to watch some MMA because I'm not following any sport right now. Oh yeah, I was trying if I non-sequited into other topics. No, that's fine. No, that was interesting because I do have an interest in MMA. I just dropped off from watching it regularly. Like I did watch all the UFCs up to that number I said before, 290 something. So I have seen all the UFCs up to whatever I said, 293 or whatever. You're drunk now. Well, that's perfectly fine. Oh, I enjoyed talking to you the other day on Discord. Yeah, it was around Oh, 290. Must be 190. I don't remember the number. Maybe it was 190 something. I make a note. I make a note of what UFC I'm up to because I generally just watch them. Just watch them in order. I don't watch them live, so I just watch them in order, so I can keep track of the development of what's happening in particular. What's happening with particular fighters. So I do have a record of the last one I watched. Might have got the number wrong now, but I do have a record because I do watch them in order. I started watching the Bellators too, but I stopped watching everything, including the Bellators. But there was a point where I was watching
Be careful.
the UFCs and the Bellators in order. Yeah, we have nothing interesting
Very
here.
efficient. Now please
Might go ahead and buy some health.
distribute that medicine around town. I'd do it myself, but Hyperion doesn't like it when
Like
we
level
leave our
18,
homes.
yep, level 18. Yeah, about to be at 283. It's next weekend. Are you expecting to cloud kill? Yeah, I got the cloud kill. And I'm putting points into chain reaction at the moment. So I figure these two are probably the most useful ones at this stage. So I'm going for cloud kill and then chain reaction. I max out the top two first. Oh, you like this one as well, Flicker. Increases your chance to cause elemental status effects. Fire, shock, corrosive and slag. Oh, okay. So that's a good one as well. Yeah, I thought it'd just be a good idea to race down and grab the cloud kill. But maybe I could go back up and get this one too. That looks like it'd be a good one. Then cloud kill and chain, right. Yep. And then stick to elemental guns. You can skip the entire I see, skip this row, yeah. Yeah, because this one's just for fight for your life, isn't it? So it's probably not that useful, actually. Wasn't sure if this one would be that useful. Maya's my favourite to play. Yeah, I think she might be my favourite as well. I'm enjoying playing this Maya. She's my only OP10 solo. Yep. Yeah, she's a fun character to play. Yeah, so that's true. This one's probably not that useful really because it's just for fight for your life. So I might actually be better off respecking and putting these 5 points into Flicker. That seems more useful than Immolate. No, I think it's probably a good suggestion. Because out of these two, Flicker's probably going to be more useful overall. It's incendiary damage to all shots fired while in fight for your life. Yeah. So I've got all the medicine now. I can run this back. Have to get another cars. So we'll stop up here. Get another car. Never really noticed the day-night cycle in this game. Never paid much attention to it because it doesn't really factor into the story, but it is there. What do these shops have? Level 18.
Into the receptacle below.
Trickster class mod. So that's fire rate and kinetic reflection.
Catch you
So what is that skill? Kinetic reflection. I think it might be this way. Forget the name, but there's a class mod that increases corrosive damage.
I'm legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
+2 kinetic reflection skill. I'm not sure what
See you
skill
real
it is.
soon, I'm sure.
First playthrough, it's the best because of cloud kill. Yeah, that's right. So anything that increases corrosive damage would be a very good combination with the cloud kill.
Anything catches your eye.
Yeah, it's very nice, that cloud kill skill. Cloud kill is insane until level 50, right? So the usefulness does drop off at the later difficulty levels. Oh, 50 was the original level cap, right. Scales lower after that. So that's still good if you can get good use out of it up until level 50. Oh yeah, I have to go back this way. Very useful against loaders, that cloud kill. And surveyors too, once you get them phase locked.
Hyperion suggests staying inside. The outdoors are dangerous and do not have
Now
cables.
we'll deliver this medicine.
Appreciate it.
And the final one over here.
Screw you! You can bring me medicine all day. It don't make you less of a
Ben
skag,
did.
sucker.
I just
Sorry
never
about
stopped
Dave.
talking
He's a-
the other night.
We try not to talk to him.
You were talking most
Return
of the
to me
time.
for your agreed upon
We were talking
reward.
about the game. We were talking about Borderlands and UFC mostly. Yeah, mixed martial arts. So we're talking mostly about those two things. But never really stopped,
A
no.
note to all Hyperion custodial
My mixed
mods.
martial arts knowledge is about
Shut down the
three
fryer
years
or
out of date.
its gears.
Never stopped more than to take a breath. Yeah, I was blacked out. Right, so you're very, very drunk there.
High quality, low prices, and no
Corrosive
questions
bouncing
asked.
Betty. That's right, yep. We're in the Discord substance. Yeah, we're in the Discord. We're talking about Borderlands 2 and mixed martial arts. So that's what we were talking about. Although I haven't watched
Hyperion
MMA for about
suggests
3
staying
years now.
inside. The outdoors are dangerous.
But before that I watched most of them.
People like you, this town would be running like clockwork.
Got a new siren skin.
Now that our brains aren't going to rot from the inside, let's move on to point 2 on my agenda.
Yeah,
Revolt.
mixed martial arts is probably
If we
my
are to shake
favourite
off
sport.
Hyperion control, the town will need a shield like sanctuaries to protect it from moonshot blitzes. If you
Tell
could
me
donate
about
some shields
you.
to the town, I could scavenge them and build us a shield.
Well. Also, this is one of the funniest quests. It is, yeah. Yeah, this is one of the funniest ones. Just wondering where I have to go for this one. Up this way. Oh, this is the grinder one. Just wondering what this one was.
Attention,
You have to be
Overlook
careful when you drop the
whatever
shields into
shields
the
you no
grinder. If you
longer
drop them
want
too
into the
fast, they
grinder.
just go all over the place. So I got to pick up 5. I guess I just buy 5 cheap ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Conveniently 5 there.
Catch you later.
Point the mortar at the town. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that is a funny one. Now try to drop these in. I think one at a time is best. Otherwise they kind of fly all over the place.
Yes, just like that. A few more shields and I'll be able to build us a think shield out of the parts. I was a computer engineer.
It's a woman. Now, if the town
Favourite's
needs someone
easier
to make
this
us a big old sandwich, then we call
or
you.
Lynchwood.
Your feedback is
Because the
appreciated,
deputy's
Dave.
comments.
is almost upon us.
Oh yeah, I like the
Tickets will be sent to each household
I like
next
the boss
month.
on the Sir Hammerlock DLC. The boss fight on the Sir Hammerlock DLC is the funniest Borderlands 2 moment for me. Thought that was hilarious. Did you ever play Borderlands a pre-sequel? I haven't played that one. I have Borderlands a pre-sequel, Borderlands 2 and 3, but I have not played the pre-sequel yet.
Y'all's just gonna blow
I do have
yourselves
it.
up. Better quit now.
Thank you for your input, Dave. Overlook shield is finished, and I would very much
Yeah,
like
some
your help
junks that
testing
make,
it. Head to the
and make a
Hyperion
lot more
outpost
sense
near.
after
Buy
the
and
game
get to the mortar
sucks.
cannon on the launch pad.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Karima. You know what's even better than having a working shield? Not being a woman.
So there's some jokes.
Oh my god, shut up, Dave.
I'll make a lot more sense after you've played that game. I'm a Borderlands fanatic, but I've only played it twice. Okay, so it's not a good one. So pretty much play it once just to get the story, to get the lore, and then move on from there. Played it twice. Had a girlfriend once. They wanted to play them all. Oh, I see. That's the second time, right? So other than that, normally you wouldn't play it again. So that makes sense. You just play the game to get the story, get the lore out of it, and then don't play it again.
With a one-way trip to the grinder.
So I guess that's one advantage to getting through Borderlands 1 first. Is you probably appreciate the characters in Borderlands 2 a little bit more. Probably understand the story. Maybe there's in-jokes that you need to play through Borderlands 1 and maybe the pre-sequel to get. I haven't played Borderlands 1, no. This is the first Borderlands game I've played, is this one. I prefer Borderlands 1. I do like the more gritty feel of Borderlands 1. Looks interesting. I like the user interface for Borderlands 1 as well. Looks a little bit easier to read than the Borderlands 2 user interface. Where am I going here? Oh, this is the wrong area. I have to go down south. Borderlands 1 is my second favourite video game. And number 1 has nothing to do with this series. So what's your favourite video game then? Oh, World of Warcraft. I haven't played World of Warcraft. You spent years on it, yeah. MMOs can do that. You can get sucked into MMOs and spend a lot of time with them. I used to play an MMO called Runes of Magic, which seems like they ripped off a lot of World of Warcraft for Runes of Magic, so it's probably similar in some ways. So Runes of Magic is a lot like World of Warcraft, and they also incorporated a runes and socket system similar to Diablo. So it's kind of like a cross between Diablo and World of Warcraft, Runes of Magic. But a friend of mine who still does things in World of Warcraft has been inquiring on me. Oh, he's trying to get you back into the game. No. Put you behind. Wait for my phase lock to cool down here. He's been asking me to read the mathematical logs of the people doing the new content. He has for years, since before I quit. Makes me almost want to play again. I want to try to figure out how to min-max the game, try to figure out how to get the most out of the stats. Plenty of health now. I mean, yes and no. He's also just my friend and he wants me to play with me. Wants to play with me, right. Guess it's a big commitment to get involved in an MMO and get involved in like a guild in an MMO. I think snipers were pretty good against these guys. Never again, but it makes me sad to say no to my friend. Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe you can talk him into playing a different game with you. Would he be interested in playing a different game with you?
I like that.
He writes guides for WoW. Okay, so he's fully into it then. So that's his main game. He asked me to proofread. It's his day job. Oh, I see. So he makes a living. He makes a living creating guides for WoW. And then he tries to get me to play again every time. Right. Well, he must trust your judgment on the game then, if he wants you to help him with his guides. This assault rifle works fine for these loaders. It's a very big time commitment though to start playing an MMO. Not to toot my own horn, but I was the rank 1 player for 2 of the 6 classes he asked me about. So rank 1 player out of the entire player base for World of Warcraft. This is junk I dropped previously.
Who's that skag-sucking moron up by the cannon?
Please ignore Dave and aim the cannon.
So I'm happy to do
55
math
degrees
and get
port bound.
paid a bit.
86 degrees
Oh, so he pays you. He
We'll
pays
need
you a
Overlook
bit to
to
do
sustain
the
a direct hit from the mortar to test the
proofreading and
shields.
the analysis. I'll never play again. Right. That's very impressive if you can
Now,
rank 1
fire the cannon.
player for 2 of the 6 classes.
Karima, don't feel bad, Jack.
Did Blizzard interact with you at all? If you were rank 1 for 2 of the classes? Because it's so much about politics within a
Now, let's try that
25-person
with the shield on.
roster. Yeah, twice. Oh, what did they say to you, or what happened?
the
Please
cannon
talk to me
again.
twice. What did they say?
Most efficient. The shield works. Overlook is safe and no Dave.
Don't forget the
This
time
is
delay.
truly
Yeah.
a happy day. Return to me at your earliest convenience.
They said they wanted my opinions. Oh, I get to put another point in. I'll continue with chain reaction for now. But they offered too low of pay versus me going to business school. Right. So they were going to pay you for your opinions on the game. I dropped out of business school about 9 months later. Right. Didn't like it. Oh, I picked in. Oh, so you would have preferred to do the World of Warcraft stuff.
Collection. I swore I'd never kill again, but screw it!
Use a sniper for this guy. He's going to hide behind cover. In hindsight, yes, same mindset, but I can tell you where to go to get good gear in this game. Right, yes. Similar idea to maximise the efficiency of the classes and the stats and everything.
Nearly paid off the house.
Please stop.
All this stuff has been looted. World of Warcraft had a new set of content come out on Tuesday. Hence my friend talking to me about it this week. Oh, I see. New content, right.
Metal Gear is warming up. Nuclear assaults impending.
Out of ammo. Shot by some shock weapon there.
Loading missiles.
Oh, I got hit by the missiles. Let's see what other weapons I have. Don't have any more launcher ammo. The slapper might be useful. I think that might be it. It's level 17. There are 8 bosses. Both top teams have killed 7 at this point. I have many one more day odd stipend, maybe. One more day of stipend, right. Both top teams have killed 7. Okay. So they're still trying to figure out how to kill the last one. Try the pistol here. One day, maybe 2 by the looks. I was typing very quickly. I'm drunk, right. So have you ever written any guides for video games? Sounds like you're an expert at World of Warcraft. It's not about the money on this, by the way. You want to get to be the first to figure out the boss. I'm not a reputable name on WoW. Right. I'm an asshole. Oh, so you got a bad reputation in that community. A reputation is good player, terrible person. I haven't played in about 4 years. So, yeah, 4 years is a long time. I can watch you and tell you what guns to get, right? Albeit nicely. Yep. Yeah, that would be very useful. I used to be a lot meaner, right? I would just call you names. Oh yeah, so you just, instead of being helpful, you just criticize more than be helpful. But my math and play was still correct. And it's hit. So that's the important. Oh, I see. Yep. Wait for the ads to pass.
The Hyperion Grinder Lottery is almost upon us. Mandatory tickets will be sent to each household next month.
You know my favorite thing about Dave? He's dead.
So we'll look at this shield. Deadly Bloom. Very long recharge delay. Nova damage and radius. Okay, you're back. Yeah, we've got the ad in the way there. This is what my friend asks me. Oh, to check his math, right. But I can't put my name on it. Because my rep's just so bad. Oh, okay. So you don't think people would be interested in the information regardless of where it comes from? People I used to know, no. Right.
Come back any day.
Hyperion
Gus,
suggests
Gus, Gus.
staying inside. The outdoors are dangerous and do not have cable.
So these are all level 14
Your
stuff.
cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it.
Yeah, so you're very good at figuring out these sorts of games. I put myself into Borderlands 2. Because I got myself kicked out of that community, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So you can't really go back. I kept telling people I considered dumb to kill themselves. I was like 19, right? Yeah, that would be a problem. Can be frustrating if you've figured out and it's so obvious to you how to do something, and then somebody else can't figure it out. That can be frustrating.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you.
So you've learned instead. I kept playing, learned to drink. So you weren't drinking back then, or not drinking as much back then. I talk a lot when I'm drunk, as you know. Yeah. I was 19. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Drinking age 21 here. Yeah. Yeah. I would bite my tongue because WoW is about 20-man groups. Yeah. Yeah. And then the moment it's over,
Overlook
for the
has
night,
once
take
again
4
inched out
shots.
Jackville
Right.
for few newest weekly curfew violations. For the next week, the
Take
grinder
4
will
shots,
only
right.
be used for egregious felonies, like littering or profanity.
Just to deal with that frustration of having to hold your tongue for that time. So I became a pariah. I said I was, yeah. I'm not any worse at the game 5 years later. Just because I've just become less of an arse. You don't think there'd be any forgiveness there? If you've become less of an arse, maybe people might forgive you. I mean, it's been 4 years. That's me as less of an arse. Yeah. Used to be much worse. Yeah. Also, oh, you have asked, right. That didn't work out. So now we're picking up the last echo. Up this way. Even with the blessing of the friend I've told you about. Oh, okay. So even with his endorsement, it still wasn't enough to get you back into the group. Who gets paid to write guides? I even know what I said. I told a few people to kill themselves on different occasions. I know that's not okay. No. But I mean, if you were saying it more as an expression, yeah. 25, almost 26. Right.
Chapter 1. Today, I punched a stalker so
This
hard
happened
it
when I was
turned
19.
inside out.
Right.
End of chapter 1.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Stalkers find Echo recorders delicious. You'll likely find the rest of Taggart's chapters within piles of stalker defecation.
Hello, Squiggy. Guess that officer driver was fine for these stalkers. There's one left.
Quiet! And stay down.
But more exploding loaders coming through. Oh, It's going very well, thank you, Squiggy. Made some pasta yesterday, so I had some leftover pasta for lunch. That was very good. I enjoyed that. Yes, leftover pasta for lunch. Yeah, pasta's so nice. And so easy to make too. It's so nice and so easy to make. What sauce? Oh, just a pre-made sauce. I didn't make my own sauce. Just a pre-made tomato sauce. Oh. Look at this guy.
How about that?
There we go. Shock sniper there, Maliwan shock sniper. Yeah, that's right, just the basic one. Just the basic sauce.
Yesterday, I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation in as much as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet, if he has the key.
I think this is just money here in the water.
By iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face.
Yeah, just
I
basic
returned
tomato.
home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him.
I started grinding Torchlight 2 a few days ago, since I got it for €3. So Terraria is currently on hold. So next up is the hidden journals. Oh, that one's back in Sanctuary, so while I'm here, might as well continue another mission here in the Highlands. Not arms dealing. We can ignore that one. And we'll do this stalker one.
An old boyfriend of mine named Taggart was hired to wipe out the stalker population a while back. He also, adorably, tried to write a book about his adventures in the Highlands. You find the chapters of his book, and I'll plagiarize the living daylights out of them for mine. Win, 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 as they say. Nobody says that. I say it.
Didn't know it was called that. Source, I mean. You all had a topic in between. I'll get back in the car. Might as well do this stalker mission while I'm on the map here. Let's have a look. Oh, so I can search where I was for the piles. To me it looks like if World of Warcraft was a dungeon crawler. Yeah, it's got that colourful art style of World of Warcraft. think we've checked all the piles around here. Yeah, it looks like a good deal for €3. Looks like a good deal for that game. I do like those sort of roguelikes, Diablo type games. Oh, Steam key, right. Get rid of these stalkers. Nice stack of iridium. I've already checked that chest, white lobbed grenade there. Still need to check more piles. So only 1 of 5 we've found so far. Quarter to 9. So where's another pile to check? Oh, there's another one up here. Check that pile too. Try to kill these stalkers without destroying too many of the piles. So I'm pretty sure you have to actually interact with them and not shoot them. One more stalker here.
Or something. I pounded one right in the throat with my thumping hammer, just like Mom taught me. And it pretty much exploded. It made this hilarious noise like...
Still one more stalker around. There we go. Ben usually streams early mornings for me. Right, early mornings. This is normal time. Yeah, this is normal time for me. Try to keep to a schedule as much as I can. So I usually keep to the same times.
My boy found out the stalkers don't cloak so well once their shields are down. They get all panicky, start roaring to power up their friends. It's cute. I saw a huge stalker staring at our camp the other day. I decided to name her Henry, you know, after... Oh, hold on a second.
So, 3 out of 5.
Hey, Mom! No, I was just saying I named a stalker after you. Chapter 4.
4.
Everything's fine. Henry and her stalker friends took out my team and stole the special Mother's Day present that I handmade. But hell with it.
There, we got all 5.
Henry ate my hands. She chewed them off in front of me. I swear to Jack, that spiky bitch laughed as she did it. Mom, I just don't know what to do.
Horrible night part was the most
Get away!
important.
Henry! No! Henry, get back! Mommy! Mommy!
So we got all of the echoes now. I think I left the car back this way. Jump back in this car. Might have got destroyed actually. I think the car got destroyed. So where do we turn this one in at? Check the map. Oh, it's just around the corner. We can run up here, turn in these missions, get another car. Getting a love thumper. Oh, is that the mission reward for this one? I don't remember hearing the other characters panting this much when you sprint. Maybe they do, but doesn't seem to be as pronounced as Maya when you sprint with Maya. That panting noise seems louder than the other characters. A roid shield with a long delay, right. Oh, I have to go up here.
Another challenge completed.
Hyperion
Barbed coach gun.
There's a lesson to be learned in all of this.
Booster
Who attempts
shield.
to fight nature will get eaten. Sounded much more poignant in my head. Apologies.
I think there might be another mission to turn in. Oh, that's back in Sanctuary. I guess I might as well turn that one in while I'm here. Never actually used the roid shield. Because I haven't been playing a melee character, so I haven't had a use for it. So that's one shield type I haven't used.
Fire gun already.
So Vladoff horror show there.
Later, Vault Hunter.
Longbow grenade, 3.6 fuse time. Check these lockers. Not sure how much iridium I have. Got a bunch of white junk there. Yeah,
That wasn't so
okay, we've got
difficult.
14 iridium, so we can definitely buy some upgrades with that.
You listened to my notes, I assume. I would be upset were it not. I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago. In a
I
fit
used
of
to love
spastic
doing the
paranoia,
Overlook
I did not write
Highlands
down the location of
missions.
the information. Find it for me and be handsomely. Oh,
Yeah, it's a neat
were you
area,
expecting
that
me to say
Highlands
handsomely
area.
rewarded?
So what did these
You
have?
can
Oh yeah,
never be too well
the
armed.
horror show and that longbow
Don't
grenade.
have too much fun.
Helping them get up their shield, driving, getting the Tannis echoes was a nice flow. Yeah, it's nice listening to the echoes and getting the backstory for stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed the missions where you're picking up the echoes and you get to listen to the backstory for the characters. Let's have a look at what missions we have here. Okay, so this one's in Sanctuary, so I might as well just go and grab these ones.
I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted. I should discuss the scrollophaint in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer. Not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike. Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clork was afraid at first. His 4 legs trembled against the cold ceiling, but he knew he had to be strong for me. Then they went to work on his brother, Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clork cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty. I love you." And then he was gone. It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clork prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
Poor Clork and Philippe. She's crazy and was hearing voices from her office chairs. Okay. No, I don't think I quite figured that out. Right.
Ah! The chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again.
I think the first game I played that had those sort of audio journals was probably System Shock. That's I mean, a ton of games have done it since, but the first game that I remember that actually did those audio log journals was probably the OG System Shock game. It's very atmospheric and creepy when System Shock did it. Tannis has a good backstory though, seeing what happened in Borderlands 1 and all. Great backstory, yeah. Yeah, I have to get around to playing Borderlands 1 so I can get a good feel for the story. She went crazy for real, a real belief. Yeah, I remember the old System Shock. Yeah, that was a great atmospheric game. No, System Shock 2. Yeah, I'm thinking of System Shock 2. I don't think I've ever played the original System Shock 1. The 3D in System Shock 1 is a little wonky and the controls are really awkward. So that really put me off System Shock 1 was the weird controls. But System Shock 2 plays like pretty much a standard FPS. But System Shock 1 doesn't. It's got very weird controls even though it's a 3D game. Yeah, bot. Let me deal with this bot here. There we go. Yeah, I just dealt with that bot. So, what mission are we currently doing? So, wildlife preservation, that's level 19, currently 19. So, what side missions do we have? Level 13, 17, 16. So probably 17 as far as the side missions go would be the next one. So I might as well do this one, Caustic Caverns. That's level 17. Do we have any junk to sell off? Oh, we do have a bit of junk to sell off. I think Caustic Caverns has a shop at the beginning. I don't think it dealt with it. Oh, okay. I thought I did block it. So the bot is blocked. I'm not sure. Is there something else I need to do? I did block the bot. I have to hit ban, right. I've only got block and report. I don't actually have a ban option. Can't see one. Oh no, wait a second, no. No, I just got block and report. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. Oh, have I got mod view here? Let's have a look. I've got show mod actions. Let's see. So I have. Oh, sorry. Show mod icons. No, that's just icons. Oh, here we go. Maybe that's what I have to delete. Timeout. Let's try. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I didn't have the right icon. There we go. So yeah, I didn't have the mod icons visible. So it should be banned now. Okay, got him. Got him. So now we're heading off to Sanctuary Hole. These shops are level 7 stuff.
Clinic. What can I get for you?
Don't need to bother with those. And from here we just follow the road north. So, first time coming to Sanctuary Hole.
Buy from me if you want to
Level
leave.
16 stuff. So that's restoration and sweet release. I don't think that's going to be very useful for me. Not using those healing spells.
Try not to die.
Ammo shop. The slag
words,
bouncing
my friend.
Betty.
No refunds.
Let's check the loadout here. Oh yeah, that's something I did want to do, is sell off the junk that I have here. Let's have a look. Sell those shotguns. And that SMG. Let's have a look at these snipers here.
Superior.
Don't think I need that one. Or the Dahl one. Get rid of those. And as far as items go, what vitality relic am I using? So that's worse than what I'm using. Sell those. Get rid of these grenades, it's junk. And the Fire Nova shield. Keep this cut rate shield. I'm just playing around with this Nova shield at the
High
moment.
quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
Do you know the trick to get great relics? No, I don't know that trick. What's the trick to get great relics? When you hit wildlife,
I want to play! Just
okay, when you're looking for Bloodwing. Yeah. Get to the last vending machines. Right, turn right.
Careful, careful! Don't drop it.
So last vending machines, turn right into the circle of slaughter. Right. Type place, yep. Come back out.
Jesus! Those idiots dropped my safe into the caustic caverns. Get after it!
Prepare for die! It's...
And right before we see Bloodwing, turn right.
Treat time already? Hey,
Oh, farm midgets. Oh, the midget, yeah, the midget area. Yeah, I know that, yeah. I know that midget farming area. So that's a good place to get the relics. Can you explain, it's better than I know that midget farming area. Stuck on the map there. Because you never get shit from them. Really bad explaining things, even so that. I think I know the area you're talking about. I have farmed those midgets before. If it's the one I'm thinking of. That midget farm's outdated since the toilet midget in Fight for Sanctuary. Stockpile relic and aggression relic. So the toilet midget's better. So much faster, yeah. So if you want to do, but Fight for Sanctuary starts at 30. Right, so you have to be level 30 to get there. Oh, he's the only one left.
I'll make you scream! I'll rip you apart! That won't stop!
And midgets only drop the Ancient's relics in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. So if you were going to farm that toilet midget, is that the best time to do it? Is when you hit level 30? If you wanted to do it from that DLC? Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. I was wondering when the best time was for that, like to do the DLCs. The toilet midget, yeah. Is the best one, yeah. My counterpoint was you had to be level 30, right, to start that DLC, yeah. Bladoff slag sniper. White Bladoff assault rifle in that chest. There is that other area back here, isn't there? Because that's where, I don't know what to call them, the fake characters. Or the ones that start at a higher level. And level 30, yep. Feeling fiery. So is that the same with all the DLCs that they start at 30, or does the level starting levels vary for the other DLCs? Snowman Train and Wattle Gobbler. Decent relic farms for, oh, level 15. For early game, 15. Right. Cloud kill, that headshot was enough to kill that Goliath. Pirates and Torgs 15, Tina Hammerlock, Giraffes 30, right, okay. Pirates and Torgs 15. So the rest are all 30. Headhunters are 15 as well, right. Launcher, move. So there were badass marauders there, so they did drop some decent things. Got a few lockers to check. We've got the area underneath here that's now open. Another blade off assault rifle. Hyperion thinking. So I currently have a level 17 blade off assault rifle. Damage is a little less, accuracy's worse. Fire rate's much more though. I think this new one's better actually. Reload speed's better, magazine size is better too, yeah. That's a better one. So we can retire this older one. So now we can continue down. So I have to go through to the other side here, I think. Probably the upper level. Don't think there is any other boxes around here. I'm going to take this one down. These blade off assault rifles are actually okay at their normal difficulty level. It's a bit too weak on the other difficulty levels, but at least on the lower levels they're useful. Usable. Check these shops here. So level 17 stuff, got a Merv there. The ammo shop. Med shop has a adaptive shield. So what am I using? This one. I'll leave the adaptive shield for now. Alright, I'll take a quick break and I'll be right back.